Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I'm Anusha Thennakoon. Dear students, according to my point of view, the analysis of the novel Great Expectations cannot be covered within a single educational video like this. So I thought to present you all a series of videos, that's actually 4 videos, on Great Expectations to give you all a thorough knowledge on the novel. So today you all are with the video number 1. And now let's have a look at the content of today's presentation. Number 1, Victorian Literature. Number 2, Charles Dickens, the writer of the novel Great Expectation. Number 3, the novel Great Expectation. Under that, I will be talking about the origin of the novel and the novel Great Expectation as a novel depicting Victorian era. Number 4, structure of the novel. Number 5, synopsis of the story. Victorian literature. Victorian literature refers to English literature during the reign of Queen Victoria. The duration is in between 1837 to 1901. The 19th century is widely considered to be the golden age of English literature, especially for British novels. It was in the Victorian era that the novel became the leading literary genre in English. English writing from this era reflects the major transformations in most aspects of English life, from scientific, economic, and technological advances to changes in class structures and the role of religion in society. Famous novelists from this period include Charles Dickens, William Thackeray, the 3 Bronte sisters, Charlotte Bronte, Emily Bronte, and Anne Bronte, George Eliot, and Thomas Hardy. Charles Dickens. Charles John Huffam Dickens was an English writer and social critic. He created some of the world's best-known fictional characters and is regarded by many as the greatest novelist of the Victorian era. He was born in 1802 and he died in 1870. Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, Bleak House, Hard Times, A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations are some novels out of his 15 novels. The novel Great Expectation. Origin of the novel. Charles Dickens started writing this novel in October 1860. Its initial publication was In All the Year Round, a weekly periodical founded and owned by Dickens. Great Expectation appeared in All the Year Round for 9 monthly installments from December 1860 until August 1861. Great Expectation, depiction of Victorian era. Great Expectations reveals Dickens' dark attitudes towards Victorian society, such as its inherent class structure, flaw of judicial system, contrast between rural and urban England, and immorality of high class. In Great Expectations, he also depicts several educational opportunities that highlights the lack of quality education available to the lower class. Throughout Great Expectations, Dickens explores the class system of Victorian England, ranging from the most wretched criminals, Magwitch, to the poor peasants of the marsh country, Joe and Biddy, to the middle class, Pumblechook, to the very rich, Miss Havisham. It is not only that there were several classes, but there also existed class distinction or class consciousness. The people of the upper class, so-called gentlemen, did not mix with the people of the lower class. Structure of the novel. Great Expectations follows a chronological series of events. Dickens divides the novel into 3 chronologies as follows. Number 1, Piff's childhood. Number 2, middle years. Number 3. Later years. Synopsis of the story. Pip is an orphan with a resentful sister who is unkind to him, but her husband offers him love and kindness. Pip visits his parents' tombstones where he comes across a convict who convinces him to bring him food and a file the following day. The convict and another one are caught and taken to prison ships called the hulls by soldiers. Pip's uncle makes arrangements for Pip to play at Miss Havisham's house. Here he falls for Estella. Pip goes to the house to work for Miss Havisham's for around 10 months, and in return, Miss Havisham pays for Pip's apprenticeship to become a blacksmith. Pip is not happy in his position since he wants to win Estella's love by becoming a gentleman. A lawyer named Mr. Jaggers arrives and tells Pip that he has been left a great fortune by a beneficiary. Pip believes that it is Miss Havisham. Pip decides to go to London to become a gentleman. He meets Herbert Pocket and they become friends. The two accumulate much debt by living beyond their means. Pip is informed of Miss Havisham's background and the terrible events of her wedding day. He gets a visit from the convict who was his benefactor and not Miss Havisham. Magwitch is the convict's name and he is the one Pip helped with food. The knowledge changes Pip and he becomes accepting of Jo's humility. In the third section, we have the rest of the mysteries revealed. The other convict was called Compeyson and was the enemy of Magwitch. He got drowned while Pip aided Magwitch's escape. Pip gets to know the identity of Estella's parents. Magwitch eventually dies while in prison, and Pip gets to become a clerk with Herbert in Cairo. He comes back after 11 years and finds Estella where Satie's house was. They stay together. This is the end of today's presentation. I hope that you might have got an idea about the novel Great Expectations. Hope to meet you soon with the second presentation on the novel Great Expectations. Thank you.